April 26, 1986, midnight in Ukraine. A massive explosion tore through Reactor 4 of the Chernobyl nuclear power plant. The blast released radioactive material 400 times more powerful than the Hiroshima bomb. Thousands were forced to flee, whole towns were abandoned, and an invisible poison settled over the land. Most believed this zone would remain lifeless forever. But what scientists later discovered shocked the world. Animals were not only surviving, some were changing in extraordinary ways. In the 2,700 square kilometer exclusion zone, where humans are banned, wildlife has made a dramatic comeback. Deer roam the forests, eagles circle the skies, and wolves patrol the ruins of abandoned cities. But these aren't ordinary animals. Radiation has left its mark, triggering strange mutations and powerful adaptations that scientists are still trying to understand. And some of these changes are straight out of science fiction. Take the eastern tree frog. Normally bright green, many in Chernobyl have turned jet black. Why? Their skin produces more melanin, the same pigment that colors human hair and eyes. This isn't just a random mutation. The dark pigment actually shields the frogs, absorbing and neutralizing harmful radiation, reducing DNA damage, and giving them a better chance to survive. In other words, these frogs didn't just mutate, they adapted. But frogs aren't alone. Even microscopic life has evolved under radiation. On the feathers of barn swallows in Chernobyl, scientists found bacteria with an incredible ability. They thrive under gamma radiation. When compared to bacteria from other regions, Chernobyl's microbes not only survive, but reproduce more effectively. For them, radiation isn't a death sentence, it's fuel for resilience. And then, there are the wolves. Living inside the exclusion zone, these apex predators absorb radiation levels 6 times higher than what's considered safe for humans. Yet they continue to thrive. Genetic studies reveal something astonishing. The DNA of Chernobyl S wolves shows mutations that appear to protect them against cancer. Their immune systems have adapted in a way eerily similar to how cancer patients respond to radiation therapy. It is as if the wolves have evolved their own built-in shield against one of humanity's deadliest diseases. But perhaps the most heartbreaking and fascinating survivors are the dogs. When the disaster struck, residents were forced to leave their pets behind. Decades later, their descendants, hundreds of stray dogs, still roam the ruins. Genetic testing on over 300 dogs revealed something incredible. They are genetically unique, distinct from purebreds and free-breeding dogs elsewhere. Radiation and isolation have shaped them into an entirely new population. Scientists can even tell which dogs live in high radiation areas just by studying their DNA. Chernobyl is a scar left by human error, a place where time stood still. But it's also become an open-air laboratory, proof of nature's ability to adapt, mutate, and fight back against impossible odds. From black frogs to radiation-resistant wolves, life not only endures in Chernobyl, it evolves. Would you dare step into the Chernobyl exclusion zone and witness these strange survivors for yourself?